guys, it's Brandy from Brandy's Book World, and I'm back with another book haul from my local library and 5 minutes of half-price books. Yeah. So, my Fridays are usually really crazy, and I do Friday night dinners with my mom just because we're like huge Roy Gilmore girl fans. We watched all 7 seasons like 20 times together when I lived at her apartment right after college. It's just our thing. Like, we're super busy with work and all kinds of weekend plans. We always make time to see each other Friday night. How Gilmore Girl of us. Anyway, there was one night I just didn't want to go home and I was like jittery, and we'd had an early dinner, and so I went over to Half Price Books because that's kind of what I do when I'm crazy in my head. So I always go to the clearance section first. I can't help it. I love clearance books. That's how I can afford so many of these. And so I got my first Emily Giffin book. I'm really excited. It's the one and only. This is the one that the synopsis kind of felt a little bit more like me. I don't know. I can't get into too much romance, but I do like the lightness of it. And since I'm starting the Rory Gilmore challenge, I actually go between classics and this, and I just read The Underground Railroad, which is so intense. Now I'm in the adventures of Huck Finn, and so I just need some fluff in between my reads. So I got this. It was $2, hardback, perfect condition, so it had to come home with me. The rest of the books that I got are at my public library. So we have the Friends of the Houston Public Library in Houston, and we have all these libraries. But I like to go to the one at Lone Star College over by me, and so it's just huge, and I have some friends who actually volunteer there, so I get to see them. I usually go every other Saturday or like once a month, but yeah, the prices are awesome. So the first book I got is a children's book that I want to take to work because my kindergarten and first grade classes are heavy into their fairy tale unit right now, but this is called, honestly, Red Riding Hood Was Rotten. And the perspective is that Little Red Riding Hood and her grandma are super vain and always talking about how pretty they are, and the wolf like loves apples, and I liked how plump Little Red Riding Hood was. But in the end, just spoiler alert, fast forward if you need to know, if you don't want to know, but just, you know, in case you read it with your kids, he ends up eating both of them. Because they were so vain and they didn't really care. They just wanted to be told they were pretty. There's some think about it questions and websites and stuff in the back. I always love that with kid books. And I have to show you my favorite illustration. I don't know why, but that reminds me of like the old cartoons in the back. I don't know why, that part makes me laugh all the time. So anyway, this was 50 cents or a quarter at the library. It's really good condition. I always check the spine. There's a little bit of tear, but yeah. Awesome. It's going to look great in my classroom library, which I don't have a huge... I used to have in my classroom library as a teacher, the entire wall was nothing but books. So I miss that, but I still have, like, my office is still full of books. Anyway, so at the library, they have $2 hardback books, so I always look at those first. I got The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. I have this series. I haven't read it yet, but I got it for Christmas. My mom got me this series for Christmas, but in these really small books, and like my eyes, I just can't like read small text at night. It hurts my eyes. And because I have glasses already, and then I was prescribed reading glasses in high school, so because my eyes were reading so much that they like, the muscles did something. I don't know. Some of you guys have glasses, right? So you know all about that. But anyway, I'm really excited. This is $2 and it's like a perfect condition. Publisher's price $28. So yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my series that I have now into the nicer ones. I also got for $2 The Good Girl. I've seen a lot about this and my friends have read it on Goodreads and I've been checking it out, and so I just kind of need a time. Like, I don't naturally pick up thrillers or mysteries, but I think it'll be good for that. Somebody was doing... Shout out to one of my new YouTube friends. She was doing March mysteries or something. I thought that was kind of cool. I never really thought about that. I just kind of wait till October and then try to read 25 mysteries and thrillers in October, but it's also the beginning of school, so that doesn't really work out very well. But anyway, I'm excited to read this eventually and put it on my mystery shelf. But I've already told y'all I'm a book hoarder, right? I was super excited to find this. This was actually $4, but this is Jodi Picoult's Small Great Things. Heard a lot about it, and I had been putting my name on the list at the library. Like, if I don't know that I'm going to love a book and it's not like dystopian YA super popular stuff, I usually don't buy it unless I'm meeting the author. And so when I saw this for $4, I was like, sweet, I'm getting it brand new. Like, God bless the people who buy a $20 hardback book, read it, and then give it over to the library for someone to read, like me, and then I hoard it. So I kind of stop your process. But thank you. Like, this is amazing. I get a $30 book. A $30 book for $4. I love it, and it's beautiful. The next I got was a paperback copy of The Nest. I've heard a lot about this one too. This one is large print, so it's a little different, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll probably actually help my eyes read it when I am. So yeah, The Nest, I'm excited about that. Also, just saying, like, this is why I like to buddy read. So if there's a book you see that you want to buddy read, let me know. Because, like, if I don't buddy read something with someone, it's going to sit on my shelf for a while. Until, like, sometimes when I'm trying to figure out what I want to read, I usually have, like, 20 books from the library. So I just use the date of what's due next. And then I use the Rory Gilmore Challenge list. And then sometimes it's really up to Instagram. I just kind of flip through there, and the first book I see I want to read, I pick. So anyway, if you want to buddy read, shout out to buddy reading. I also got The Couple Next Door. This was a little bit more used up paperback copy, but nonetheless, it was $1. It was $1. And I'm super excited because, again, just like with The Good Girl, The Couple Next Door has been all over social media and Goodreads. I've seen my friends check it out, so I'm excited to read it. Like I said, I'm upgrading the copies of books that I have. So I have library copies of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and so I'm upgrading to these hardback copies and trying to get all of my books in the same format, so either all paperback or all hardback. And so I found these, again, $2, so I am upgrading my books. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, but I just wanted to share with you my weekend haul. Yeah, so all of this reading and just over a weekend. So yeah. Anyway, if you see something that you've read already that you really liked, comment below. If you want a buddy read, hit me up. Let's do something. And yeah, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your night. Hit subscribe so you can keep up with all of my book reading, and let's just be real, all my book buying. And I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Alright, bye. BookTube thing is no joke. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Brandy from Brandy's Book World, and I'm book with it.